All right, we are back.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on GC.
All right, we are back. Oh, we had a nice move here on ES. Big sell off and just rip back up, and looks like we're trying to make new highs here. Nothing to see on CL, and then also on gold, we had a pretty nice. This actually is a. This is actually an entry right here. We're a little bit late on this entry. I'm gonna do this. Doesn't look like I'm gonna get filled. Shoot. Well. Yeah, I'm not gonna get filled either. Missed the entry. I mean, it should have. This was a nice pullback to the EMA. Now. Let's see. We had a, yeah, we had an entry, had a long signal here. Yeah, everything kind of setting up here on gold. Now it's pulling back. Giving me an opportunity here to enter, but might not want it anymore the way this looks. I think we'll pass. Yes, pulling back a little bit. Doesn't really, even on this move here that I got in on a setup long, it just felt like it didn't have the legs to reach new highs. And yeah, so far it's not been able to make new highs. We basically went up to this 41.42 area that we had called out as resistance. Anywhere from 41.42 to 41.44. But my PC is doing way better.
Potential TBS on GC. Potential elevator on CL.
Man. CL. CL. Very interesting here. Yeah, CL is really just looking like looking very similar to ES. So we did have quite a bit of plays here off this EMA that we could have taken. I took this one. This one you could have taken right here. You could have taken, yeah, this one you couldn't have taken. None of these you could have taken. Now, we have two signals in a row for a short entry here. So this this would be more of a speculation play in a sense.
Potential TX on CL.
Hmm. Wow, there goes CL. I'm glad I didn't take that short setup signal here. That was definitely a fake out. Gold having a signal here short. Potential signal short. These signals are one of my favorite signals here. But I don't really want to be going short in this nice uptrend. ES just chilling. Hey, futures. Yo. We back. We back, and I'm not sure why. It's really just not much is happening. Feel like this thing might just kind of not do much of anything into the close. I wouldn't be surprised at all on a Friday. Might just kind of glide off into the close. I'm going to watch it for a little bit yet after 2 o'clock. Sometimes at 2 o'clock, you'll see a move. But, if I don't see anything by then, I might just call it quits early. Do my summary report for day number 8. Lock in a little win. Nothing major today. Hey, we didn't do anything stupid today. Or last night. Did not make any trades last night.
Trap orders with exhaustion box on GC. Double TX on GC.
Okay, we did get an entry here for a short. Just too risky for me to enter short here with this nice uptrend. Ooh, ES, here we go. ES trying to break out, make new highs.
Potential elevator on GC.
Check my status. How many have passed? You mean your evaluation accounts?
Potential TX on GC.
How many have passed day trading? Sorry, no futures. Sorry, I'm not sure I understand. They require 7 days. Oh, I see. On their website. So if you, I'm assuming you're with, no, you said you're with UProfit, or are you with Apex? Someone in here, I'm not sure. Okay, with Apex, so if you log in to Apex, their website, and you go to apextraderfunding.com and then log in, and then there's a tab at the top that says account summary, and it will show. I wish I could just show mine. I don't want to show too much information here. Okay. But yeah, I basically go to account summary, and usually they update that. That gets updated usually around 7 o'clock in the evening, Eastern time. So, and then you'll see there's like a header, and it'll say it'll say your date, your account type, your account number, and your P&L, and then it says days. So that's how many trading days that you have. Once you have 7 days, then it's going to turn green. And then you'll know that you have enough trading days. And on the progress, they kind of have a little bar, which it's like red, orange, light green, and green, where it'll show you if you get to the green, then you're in the approved. And then also on the account status, it'll show approved once you're funded. Once you have your 7 days and your profit goal, then you're good. Up and down, back to the beginning. Hey, we've all been there. Main thing, just keep fighting. Keep it alive. Okay, here we go. ES making new highs. So interesting. CL. Wow. Curious what this gold trade would have done if I would have taken it. Nah, not really. Okay. I should know this, but I feel like gold trading is until 1:30. I think I just broke my chart. What's crude oil doing here? It's broken this trend. Can we push through 41.40? Get up on the other side of this, which would be 41.46. I think it's going to be difficult. $10 per tick. And there's 10 ticks per point. So $100 per point. All right, there goes ES.
Potential TX on CL. Potential double TX on CL.
We are ripping higher. Four ticks per point. Wait, did I have that wrong? Oh yeah, gold. Yeah. 10 ticks per point. Sorry. Yeah, 10 ticks per point and $10 per tick. So it'd be $100 per point. But this gold trade, it would have worked. We'd got a signal here, and it was one of my favorite signals right here. And yeah, didn't take it just because we were in this uptrend, which I'm fine with. I mean, I would have understood taking the trade, but yeah, it would have been a nice trade right here. Would have entered, our entry would have been 2024 right here. Be up about 2 points right now. Now that's $10 for the mini. The micros, it's obviously $1 per point per contract. We're just hanging out up here. Tried to make new highs, but failed. All right, now it's going to try and make new highs again. Oil just really selling off here. Very interesting. Gold trying to make it push back up. Hmm. All right, ES made new highs. Getting ready to push through this 41.44 area. Pretty impressive move. We look in the long term or the 60-minute chart. Made this we overcorrected on this 40.70 area for a double bottom, which isn't that rare. That's where sometimes doing swing trading would be fun, but I know I wouldn't have the patience for it. Entering down here on the double bottom, riding this up, I would not have the patience for it. But now we're next area of resistance is probably up here. The 4150s will be some major resistance, and I could definitely see us going up to 4150 today and testing that out. Then we have this big head and shoulders. Some weird price action right in here. Huge moves. Up and down and up and down. And now back up again. Hey, Jonas. Thank you. Slow and steady wins the race. I thank you for that. Thank you. I need to hear that. Yeah, I've had a. Have you ever traded Dow? I haven't. No, I haven't. I've never. I have traded Nasdaq, and I hate. Or Nasdaq just punished me, so I no longer trade Nasdaq. Basically, right now I trade gold, crude oil, and ES. I know there's, especially with this sniper system, there's a lot of people that trade the Russell, and YM. People definitely trade that. I just haven't. Well, we don't really have an entry or anything unless this pulls back more to this. I'd like to see it pull back to this 21 EMA, but NQ, I do not like it. No, I don't. Me and NQ had a very, very nasty breakup, and there were some things said that we can't get past, so we are officially separated, and we no longer talk. We do not talk anymore, and NQ is not allowed on any of my charts. Not allowed. So I tried being nice to her. And she just repeatedly kept punishing me. I can only take that much, and I've had enough. And there we go, new highs. New highs on the yes. Like this movement here is what I love to get in on. And I mean, looking at a hindsight, like there was not an entry for me up here. Like this rip up here, just there's no entry. But there would have been an entry right here. Right off this 14 EMA. You just hey, join the gang if you need to a shoulder to cry on. You're in the right place. Oh man, that's funny. Jace Jonas, I think me and you had similar experiences. She was very evil to me. It wasn't even like she was kind about it. She just slapped me silly. For a long time, I was a glutton for punishment, and I just kept taking it. Finally, I said enough. Get out of here. If you're just tuning in, we're not talking about a person, we're talking about NQ. So, all those that are have had bad experiences with NQ, you're welcome here. Maybe we'll make like a group thing here. You can be recovering from emotional abuse from NQ. All right, CL here getting a little bounce. So CL closes at 2:30. We're 40 minutes away from that, so hey, the first step, Jonas, they always tell me the first step is admitting that you have a problem. Oh man. No kidding though. NQ, man, that I don't know how many times I would enter a trade on NQ and that it would just do this like seesaw, like woof, woof. Like it would just go down and up and just perfectly take me out on my stop. And oh man, I went on tilt so many times because of NQ. And this was 6-8 months ago. But when I actually I used to just kind of be in denial, which is part of the stages you go through, I guess. But when I looked in my results and I sorted by NQ, is like I broke down my profit and loss by symbol, and over 70% of my losses came from NQ. That's when we broke up. So I kept being very stubborn. I kept thinking, oh no, I'll tame her. I'll tame her down. I'll get her tame, and once she's tame, she's gonna be great. Nope. I never did get to tame her. She is still running wild. Jonas, we have a very similar story. Oh man, that's funny. She crazy. Exactly. I know exactly what you mean. I wonder what makes it that NQ moves so wickedly. Whoa, what are we doing here? Messing up all my stuff here. That's funny, Jonas. Ooh, there goes crude oil. Hey, thank you, Jonas. I appreciate it. I've been getting a lot of support and I've been very surprised and just, yeah, it's awesome. I started this channel, 4 weeks ago, probably? Something like that. I think March 9th was the first time that I went live. And April 9th, sorry. Today's May 5th, so yeah, getting very close to 4 weeks. And no, I've enjoyed it. I have really enjoyed it. And it's definitely made me a better trader. And I wish I could somehow sort my losses, like my wins on stream versus my losses off stream, like the difference. Because most of my losses on this account have come off stream, which is why we have a new rule. The new rule, effective yesterday, was no more trading off stream. Completely not allowed. So if I even want to, if I do trade after market or pre-market, gotta hit that live button. That's the new rule. Because when I'm live, I don't act as stupid. Kind of like you're, where a lot of people are. Usually, you'll behave yourself. When you start going a little mental and crazy, sometimes is when you're all alone. That's kind of how I feel sometimes. But man, this crude oil is now making a nice move up. I was thinking maybe looking at an entry here if we come up to this EMA and pull back again, but it looks like it's just going to blow right through this EMA. Let's check what ES is. So, almost missed this pullback. Okay, now, I wish I'd have a better entry here. If I enter here, it's a really big stop loss that I have to have. Oh boy. Not sure how I feel about that. Good idea, futures. Good idea. Stick with ES isn't always kind to me, but so far usually ES is very dependable. She's not crazy, and I can deal with that. Okay, there we go. I mean, I could enter here. I really could bounce off this 21 EMA. The reason I don't like this entry is just because if I enter here, where is my stop loss? You almost have to have it below this. And I just don't want my stop loss to be that big. So basically I don't have a good enough entry to justify an entry here. So I think we'll pass. Christopher Garcia. What do we? Oh, I see. So basically, you copy your trades between different accounts. That's interesting. I mean, right now, I wouldn't really have a need for it. Oh, here we go. It's going to make me regret not taking this trade. I can feel it. I don't regret it. I'm fine with it. Why am I'm staying? Yeah. Okay. So how do you compare 70 USD? Well, hey, thanks for the info, Christopher. I mean, I'll let you. Yeah, right now I don't really have a use for it, but if I would, I could definitely see where that would make sense. If, for example, I was looking earlier, just on a hypothetical is if let's say I get to a funded status with these 19 accounts and I get a payout and I keep trading these accounts, but then I want to continue basically kind of start a new challenge. I was thinking about going to Buell Knox. I think you can have 11 accounts with them. Then it would make sense. So you could basically just trade this and then it would copy all your trades into your Buell Knox account as well. Good to know. So Jonas, so comparable to ES, like how would you say YM moves according to ES? Is it more volatile or less volatile? Is it slower, faster? Like what would you say? Yeah. Hmm. And there we go. Or made new highs. Well, no, we didn't. We double topped. Trade for firms across board. Yeah. I mean, yeah, which I actually have two PCs. Okay, Rad Poker now. Rad Poker, are you saying, so let's say you have 4 laptops and you have one with Buell Knox, one with Apex, one with whatever. Can you, with a trade copier, copy trades across all those different accounts? Or is it limited to just the one? Wow, here we go, breaking out. Man, I knew I was going to regret it. I just knew it. But it's all right. Could have just had my stop right below this, to be honest. Hey, I made the decision not to enter and we're going to stick with it. Multiple ninjas, right. I understand that, but you'd have to log into multiple rhythmic. You can with the local connection. That is very cool. I always wondered about that. And okay, well, that's good to know. So if I decide, yeah, that's what I have. I have actually, I mean, it's kind of silly, but I have two PCs and I have 3 laptops. So I could be, but yeah, I like that. So basically, you just need to be connected to the same connection, same Wi-Fi on all of them, and then you can copy your trades among all of them. If you do that, Rad Poker, do you see more do you see more of a difference in fills on the different accounts? I would assume that you would. Oh, Jonas, thanks for answering that. Okay, so one tick is $5. Got it. Cool. Okay, thanks, Red. Okay, we went right through these 41.46, and I mean, yeah, the next stop is going to be 41.50. I just didn't get on the bus right here, unfortunately. 2-point move on ES is about a 13-point move on YM. Got it. Okay, cool. Man, you guys are crazy. You trade UProfit, Apex, Earn to Trade, and Tick Trader. Wow. Okay, so you see different fills, which makes sense. Obviously, you just have a little more delay, but I mean, in a fast-moving market, it would probably make quite a difference. But like a market like this, you'll likely probably get very close to, if not the same fills. But that is good to know because, yeah, I was thinking about if I want to ever do another challenge, I have to obviously go with a different prop firm because I'm maxed out on my accounts with Apex. So, yeah, I was just checking this morning. Looks like Buell Knox would be the next best option. They're very similar to Apex. Wait till they have 80% discounts, I guess. The problem with doing multiple ninjas and everything on one PC is just the CPU that it requires. I'd much rather just keep one Ninja and one main account where I'm trading from. And because right now I have 128 gigabytes of RAM. I have 128 RAM on this PC, and with what I use it, I use it for my drawing, designing, and for my trading, and it uses quite a bit of RAM, and it uses a lot of my CPU as well. So I don't want to overheat and overdo my CPU, and that would basically make that not an issue. Okay, Lilu, that's the one I did not think of this morning. Okay, so Lilu and Buellnox and Elite. Okay, yeah, Elite Trader Funding, I've heard of that. I tried that out, I looked into that a little bit. Lilu and Buellnox. Of those four, Rad Poker, what was, in your opinion, which one do you like the best for you? Wow, look at this CL move. She's ripped higher. Apex is the best. We agree. I looked into all of them and I compared and I researched a lot. I have tested out Lilu, and I didn't do Earn to Trade. I did Lilu, Buellnox, and Tick Trader. Those three, and I tried Top Step just for the fun of it. And it was pretty easy to see that Apex is just the best option. You have 4 licenses of Replicon 2. Is that so? Do you need to get a separate Replicon 2 license for each account for that to work? Oh, Elite? You can have 20 as well. Yeah, I saw this morning that you can have 11 on Buellnox. I'm not sure I guess I would consider it if I made it. Basically, I want to get, obviously we're getting the cart in front of the horse here, but I want to get these 20 accounts to a funded, they're funded. I want to get them to the profit threshold, which my profit threshold is probably going to be around 3,500 to 4,000. And that might take us 3-4 months, who knows? But like I said, it's a marathon. I'm not trying to win a race, or do a sprint to it. So if I happen to get to payout, then I just continue trading. But then with that withdrawal, I would be kind of up for a challenge again and do 11 more accounts maybe, or 10 more accounts, and try and get those funded as well.
Potential TX on ES.
Oh, okay, got it, Red. Got it. Okay, here's the pullback. So on this, where's my, okay, so this entry from here, we would have likely gotten out. I don't know. Let's just measure the move. So that move was Number of bars. Why does it do that? Y value. It's kind of useless. Why doesn't it give me how many ticks that was? Oh yeah, Christopher, I saw the comment on UPRO. Okay, so I knew one of those were where you can make a minimum withdrawal of 100 and they don't have any wait days. Like as soon as you're funded and start making money, you can make a withdrawal, which I think is pretty cool. So, but do you, okay, you, Christopher, do you, what's the profit that you need to reach in order to make a withdrawal? Is that the same as Apex or is that a lot lower?
Trap orders with exhaustion box on ES.
I have no idea what this risk reward tool is supposed to be. Kind of playing with some weird measurements here, but not getting me what I want. Oh, come on, get rid of this. Oh no. Okay, this is not. Are we gonna just rip right back up? We shall wait. Thought this ruler you could measure the distance, like how many ticks you got. Oh, it does. Never mind. I'm blind. Okay, so if we enter right there, our stop loss would have probably been right there. So that move would have been a 3-point move. All right, this is an entry. We might as well, we got to take it. Stop right below, tick below this low. And let's see, we can just take it higher. That's what we're counting on. I see. Christopher, so you're saying on UProfit, if I get a funded account, boy, this is not the price action we wanted to see. It's making me nervous. Need you to rip higher here if you would, please. Eh. Well, this one might not work out. Hey, Nicola, how you doing? Have you been lurking? Or did you just join? There is no rule for max profit you make win one day. And we got stopped. Arrgh. Okay. Well, I mean, we have an entry here and just it did not work. Look, we were looking for a pullback to this EMA, and looks like it's going to make a little bit more of a pullback, or it's going to leave us in the dust and now go up. Who knows? There goes. Hey, you can't win them all. Lurking all the time. Okay, so on the trading hours, I've been struggling on. So I got everything set up on the trading hours like I want, and it makes sense, but that doesn't carry over into my trade performance tab. Like it doesn't update the trade performance. It still looks at it as midnight. And I actually reached out to support at Ninja Trader, reached out to support and asked them, basically explaining what I want to do. I want to basically use my trading hours and apply that to my performance account so my profit and loss is being more accurately calculated from day to day. And they reached back out to me and said, yeah, it's not possible. So, feels bad. But we tried. Okay, now we might make this move higher that I was looking for. It's just a little bit too early. I could re-enter here. Thinking about it. But yeah. All right, crude oil. Ooh, wow, look at that. Man. Crude oil right up to 71.80 and it's sold off hard. Crude oil is closing in 9 minutes, so not really interested in that. Ninja Trader's a mess. A story of my life. Ugh, what's my Instagram? Oh dear, I don't have any. Yeah, I don't have an Instagram. Maybe I need to create one, but honestly, I'm not into social media, so I don't have one. I call it good that I have a YouTube channel. I'm probably older than you guys think. I'm not that from the Gen Z where I don't know, I don't mind social media. I have nothing against it. I use Twitter. I use Twitter for entertainment purposes. I do a lot of lurking, very little posting. Lots of lurking. I always find it entertaining, especially the most entertainment I saw in the recent couple of weeks was when ICT and Patrick got into a fight. Oh man, that cracked me up. Raise Valor. What are we? I'm not sure what that's about. Are you trying to promote? Are you trying to promote using my channel? It feels bad. All right, market. You hurt me here. You hurt me. Probably should have just re-entered. Honestly, like this is a case where having a little bit of a wider stop would have been better. Obviously hindsight, not always, yeah.
Potential TX on GC.
What even is DeFi? Oh, wait. So futures, are you saying you didn't see? You didn't see their fight on Twitter? Oh, man. Yeah, Patty's a joke. The definition of it. Man, that guy, I don't understand. I do not understand. He's one of the guys that I have. Yeah, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and call him a shill. He's a top step shill, and that's where he's getting all his money from. Hot garbage. But ICT, he went after ICT. I don't care about ICT one way or the other. I have zero issues with ICT, but I'm also not a fan or like a follower of him. But yeah, he went after ICT and challenging him to a top step to try and get him funded. And oh, I don't know, it was a hilarious thread. And they were really going at it. Man, this really is painful to watch here. This little thing, this little booger faked me out. Feels bad. Should have just re-entered. Should have just done it. All right, new highs on the S. 41.48, 41.50's coming up. Yeah, ICT, a lot of people like him. Market settings on data series. So I use the 2000 tick chart, goes back 3 days. Yeah, here are my settings on it. But Pat students are very successful too. Is that did you see what you needed to see, Red? Man, now we're just here we go, 41.50. There it is. Oh, it! Did you see that spike? Oh, I want to. Oh, this is where I This is where you start getting FOMO because should have been in this trade.
on CN.
Should have been in it. It never does this when I'm in a trade. Never. Never where it's just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 green bars up. Almost 100% guarantee. If I don't get stopped out here, we're still down here doing this. Whatever. Oh, the hours? Okay, so I use instrument settings. And, okay, you're saying try RTH CME. Yeah, let's try a couple different ones. But isn't that... CME. All right, what am I missing? The commodities CME commodities RTH. Or no, US index futures RTH. Right here. I know I'm delayed. I'll just wait. Keep going down. Okay. Oh, you said RTH and then CME. Oh, what am I missing here? Sometimes I'm blind, okay?
Potential
Don't judge me.
CN.
Okay, so the one I was on, RTH, CME US Index Futures, RTH, I assume. What is different about that? I guess I'm curious. But that only affects the actual chart, correct? CME US Index. Yeah, I mean, I think, see, the problem is I want, and it, yeah, I already checked with Ninja and they don't. They basically said to look at my stats now, okay. Yeah. I wish there was a way I could make this go away. You know what? I can. I'll hide it. Hang on. Let's do this. There we go. That's better. Okay. No, I don't think it made a difference. See, the problem is that, and I checked with Ninja Trader and they said that it's not possible to do what I want to do. You know, they basically, you know, I told them I want my trade performance tab to reflect the same day in my trading as my trading hours. Basically, it'd be nice if in the trade performance tab, we could do basically a drop down and have an option to select what trading session you want your trade performance tab to reflect. And they said that that's not possible. They said basically the trade performance tab looks at 12 midnight as the end of the day. And that's just how it is. They said there's nothing you can do about it. So I guess I shall just learn to live with it. My OCD will just have to get over it. But whatever. Man, what a nice move here on ES, and I missed it. I'm so... why are my trades not showing up? Let us change that. I know I had to restart stuff and I lost some of my settings. There we go. That's better. Entered right here, got stopped out. See, this would, like I said before, like I really need to start creating a video. Like this is a good one. I'll save it. I'm going to clip it. And I'm going to start compiling a list. And then one day I'm going to have a video that's like 20 minutes long. And the only thing it's going to be is this. Price, me entering, coming down, getting stopped out, right on the tick. Look at that. I mean, it's right on the tick. And then it reverses. Look at that. Look at that. It's a 9-point move. So it's just, how? I couldn't, if I tried to do this, I couldn't. It's insane. TraderSync, yeah, I also have TradeZella. I actually did end up paying for that. So I do have TradeZella, and usually I don't know, I just, I could definitely, well, no, if I use TradeZella, it's going to do the same thing. Track your stats, TraderSync. Interesting. Christopher, are you familiar with TradeZella, or like, have you checked out TradeZella? Is it similar to that, or is it quite a bit different than TradeZella? I was kind of flattered. Umar Ushraf, I think. I'm probably not saying his name right, but you guys probably know who he is. Umar Ushraf, he actually commented on the video I did of the TradeZilla video. I was very flustered. Okay, Red, I'm going to sound like an idiot here. I am not sure the difference between ETH or RTH. I just connect my rhythmic data and stuff, and I'm not familiar what you mean by ETH or RTH. Please teach me. Got it. Regular trading hours, extended trading hours. Thank you. Usually I do extended. But since my debacle last, I forget what day that was. Monday night, no, Tuesday night. Whenever I lost my marbles. I think it was Tuesday night. I did actually go in rhythmic, and for the time being, I'm not saying this is like a set rule, but for the time being, I changed my rhythmic hours so I can't trade between basically 5 o'clock in the morning is when I can make my first trade, and the last trade I can make is during the day is 4:58, whatever. I am in Ohio, so Eastern Standard Time. But yeah, I looked at I looked at the data of me trading after hours, and I had kind of misconceived myself that I had some pretty nice trades, and truth be told, I didn't. So that's why I turned it off. Thanks for teaching me something new today, Rad Poker. All right, 10, 9. Well, you know what? I might call it here. This trade's got me a little bit disturbed. Man, how many ticks did I lose on that trade? 41, 45, 75. Seven ticks. That is a very tight stop. I could have moved it to a 10 tick stop. Would have been fine. I mean, I did move it 1 tick below this low, which is usually what I do. So easy to second guess. Yes, I do. So I do have my risk controls, everything set up, so I can only lose a set amount per account. It'll lock me out. Which, yeah, I didn't really share this, but I was probably a big part of why I just ended up closing my trades the other night, because I knew I was getting very close to being just, that the Rhythmic is going to close my trades if I don't. So I just hit the close button, and I gave up. I conceded. So I used to not have that, but I started anytime I have a funded account. Once I get an account funded, I put all those parameters in place, and it's definitely saved me. Actually, once had a funded account where I thought I was trading micros. Had the micro. This was, I'm not sure how, quite a ways back. And I thought I was trading the micros, and I was actually trading the regular contracts, and I went in with a contract size of 5. And yeah, that saved me from probably blowing the account, because all of a sudden I was closed out of the trade. I'm like, what's going on here? And I look, I'm like, oh, that's what happened. I was very thankful that I had that in place. You probably play poker tournaments. I mean, that's not really kind of a true comparison, I guess. I could see that. Okay, ES. I guess, look at this. This is a very similar move to what we had last, whatever day this was. Just a big old green candle up. Right here, right off of, this wasn't really an entry, and here wasn't really an entry. But right here, you could have had an entry. Could have gotten long here at 41.22 and just walked away for the day. Wouldn't that be grand? But that is very seldom how it works. you know what? I might call it here and end the stream. I'm definitely having a little bit of FOMO on getting stopped out right there at the tick. And then having that runner go. I think I'm going to call it, do my summer report, maybe go out and enjoy this beautiful weather. And call it a day. We didn't have a great day, but we didn't have a red day. Step in the right direction, I guess. So I think we will. I think I'll do that. I'll call it here. We will be back Monday morning, bright and early. So thanks everyone for tuning in and participating and chatting. I appreciate it. Everybody have a great weekend. Enjoy the weather. Hopefully you guys are having as nice as weather as we are here. Ohio is actually a beautiful weekend. So we don't get a lot of those.